Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. You see, quite a lot of us lost money on Forex, me included. Yes, we invested in a Forex robot that went quite well initially until the crypto market started having ups and downs, and then um, before you know it, our investment for one reason or the other was lost or has been delayed. And I can still see my investment when I log in, and I invested, over $10,000. So when I log in, I still see my money. Let me log in and show you that you can still see the figures, but I have no access to these figures. So let me get this phone. Uh-huh. Yeah. You can see my total money right there, 11,000 and some fractions. So I was like, how did I lose, or how did our money get stuck? And one thing that came to my mind was education. Many of us lack proper Forex education. We lack any type of education, to be honest with one another. I remember growing up, my mom is a professor of law. So education meant the world to my mom. Oh, you have no idea. I remember failing in secondary school and going home, and my mother was flogging me and crying. I was wondering, me where I get the fail and not cry. It won't see. How did we get here? It could not make any sense to me. Work with me, guys. I like studying only two things: things I'm interested in and things I like. Things I'm interested in and I like, and things that are useful to me. So I could go through a whole math class and miss out a part that I feel I'm never going to need. And that has worked for me in one way or the other. And that's why my next guest, who by the way is a paid guest, wants to talk about teaching people about Forex, getting people to understand Forex. The problem is, many people are looking for who to invest their money for them. Oh, I'm too busy, Daddy Freeze. I can't go through any course, blah, 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 blah. Like I'm saying, I'm not vouching for anyone, and I'm not going to tell you whether I'm going to join his Forex class or not. My own is, he wants to advertise on my platform. I open my platform, I hear him out. And if you're interested, you too should also hear him out and see if it is something you want to give a try. Remember, I say this all the time. Forex, crypto, right now, Bitcoin is less than $20. 6 months ago, it was on $40. If you bought Bitcoin 6 months ago, you have half of your investment left. Let me tell you the funniest thing. I bought Ethereum. Ethereum crashed down to 1.5. I jumped on it, me and Taste Buds. I bought 1K Ethereum. Taste Buds bought, we bought one Ethereum each. Bah, Omo. Today, Ethereum is 1K, dropped from 1.5. Between Taste Buds and I in this house, we have lost $1,000 buying Ethereum. And some people say, oh yes, it is Forex, you always make your, it's crypto, you always make your money back, blah, 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 blah. By the way, I've always had some USDT from those days that I kept. So that's what I used to buy. It's not like I put money aside from from the banks or from anywhere. So you guys should not start panicking. And then I remember Luna. Luna crashed and is never coming back. You put money in Luna, your money is gone. Your money is gone if you bought Luna. Real Bonakem said, how is Hush? Hush should be fine. The difference between me and you is the real hush puppies are the ones jumping up and down on social media selling you the way to heaven. People that they are on their way, they will live in this earth, they will experience hellfire and they will go there with their children to hell. They are telling you about heaven and hell. But you are no ponu. If your parents knew better, please collect your blocking. Experience rapture. Good. Now let me bring my special guest. I'm glad I've taken all the rapturables out. Ladies and gentlemen, Victor Lewis. Like I said, I'm here to listen. Henry the Great said my money is tied up in Bitcoin. I bought, and my neighbor Chris was telling me, don't buy. I say, lie, I will buy. So I went to buy one. How do I show you the phone that has my, what's the here? He said, well, so I bought 1 unit of Ethereum, $1,500. I was happy. It dropped to $900. Someone said crypto is not a good investment. I'll disagree. If you know how to enter crypto, you would enjoy crypto. So, my guest, how far invited you? You declined. Okay. Accept. Someone says, send me money. You know, if you go meet your papa, may give you money. How do I activate my Instagram badge? Everybody has been saying, activate your badge. How do I do this? Oh, wow. VPN. And everybody is waiting for you, bro. For some reason, it didn't load. You need VPN if you're in Dubai. Or are you back in Nigeria? I need to accept. I've accepted you. I've accepted several times, actually. I've been accepting you since I got online. Okay, Instagram badge is not for Nigerians. Yes. So while we're waiting for him, Pastor Boju today. They drag Baba like Tiger Jen. Hey, Oluwalambe. Okay. Let him request. He no say that year where people could come, just talk anyhow about Peter Obi or something we look like say. Anybody will talk anything now, we be like say one mention Peter Obi now problem they find. Omo.
Piece of paper. Can someone tell?
Boju. Oh. All right, let me see if anybody's here so we can invite Cameron. All right, Cameron is here. Okay. Invited him. I've invited him. Let me invite somebody else and let me see if it is my network. If I can invite somebody else, then that means I just want to invite somebody to just chat with us so we can see if. Let me just bring Henry. Henry, I just need you for a few seconds. All right, Henry the Great has come on. So I think it's you guys in Dubai now. Your Dubai network. Oh.
Yeah.
Henry, how far?
Yeah. How you doing, sir?
I'm just good. Oh.
Yeah, I just enjoy your positive vibe, man.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Anybody went on here, make him collect.
Make it collect rapture straight.
Yeah.
Make it collect rapture straight.
We are behind you.
Hey, awesome, brother. Awesome. That makes me happy.
Yeah, we are behind you. Yeah. Let them know here. We're here now. With the Kadam. I know it I don't do since I begin to listen to you, you know. Yeah.
I have a prophecy. The next president of Nigeria, go and write this down, will have a T in his name. Inside his name, you'll find letter T there.
Okay.
Tiku.
My wife said.
Tinubu. P. Taubi. Now so that they give a prophecy.
I believe you. I prophecy where you give 2020, I will never forget. You go rugged.
All right, let me see if our guys are back. Okay, wow. Okay. Cameron is here. Oh, awesome. So, thank you so much, Henry the Great. Okay, God bless you, Henry. I want Victor Louis to be here now. Victor Louis, let me see you. Send me a request so we can start. So today's class is going to be, hey, Victor Louis, where are you now? Hi, Cameron, how are you?
Hey, I'm good, guys. How about yourself?
Very well, thank you. It's Cam. Let me get the pronunciation. Cameron.
It's pretty good.
Cameron. All right, all the way from the UK. So they're going to be talking about this Forex application that is more like a Forex school. I don't know anything about it. They're gonna tell you all about it. I'm just waiting to bring on. I can't see you. I can't see you, bro. Okay, let me try to invite him directly. Okay, yes. Sent an invite. This is going to be a mind-blowing session, I believe, because we're here to get educated. So I sent you a request, bro. Sent, bro. Trying to get him to come on.
That's the pros and cons of being in Dubai.
Yes. And he can't come in. Sorry, let me try to give him a voice call. We might have to hear his voice eventually. Okay, said he's coming on now.
That's good.
Okay, hopefully. Resend. All right, accept. So he should be on with us now. So I've accepted him. We've been here. Oh, wow, he's unable to join still. We've been here for 40 minutes trying to bring him on. Bro, VPN. Turn it on. You need it. But why doesn't Dubai allow...
Finally.
Oh, finally! Took us 40 minutes to get you on.
Hello?
Bro, what's going on?
Dubai. I think it's Dubai. My bad. I should have got some VPN.
Okay, so finally you're on, and I'm going to hand over to you guys. So tell us what this is about. Tell us what the people stand to gain. Tell us how this is different from every other Forex platform out there, because quite a lot of people either lost their money or have their money tied down somewhere, and they cannot have access to their money. But before we go any further, I must say something. Forex is risky. I give no guarantees, and I'm not here to give anyone any guarantees. But just in case tomorrow you call me and say, hey, Daddy Freeze, I met the person on your platform. Please, invest only what you can afford to lose in Forex. That's my advice all the time. And use your sense when you are investing. Now, this is a company that actually would teach you, if I understand them right, would teach you how to buy and sell, would teach you all about Forex, would take you through a course, and it's not $200 every month. There's one particular course that is amazing, but the drawback is $200 every month. How many Nigerians can afford 100,000 naira plus every month just to be in a Forex academy? So officially, let me hand over to Victor.
Okay, Daddy Freeze, thank you very much, Daddy Freeze. It's been a privilege, it's been an honor to come and speak on your life. I know that you have a lot of content to give your community. I've consumed a lot of your content as well. And personally, talking about losing money in this space, before we even jump into talking about Forex or crypto education, let's talk about a little bit of my experience. You see, I've been in this space for like 10 years. Interestingly, I have never had a job all my life. Not one day have I worked for anybody, right? I don't think of course, I'm not saying anything is wrong with working for people, but personally, I haven't had a job, right? And I found the financial market, I found crypto, I found Forex about 10 years ago, right? The problem is many people wing it. Many people think they understand it. Many people think they understand how to go through the journey of making money from the financial market, but they don't. Now, I've made so many mistakes myself. You see, I've tried to make money a whole lot of times. I remember when I was back in UI, I used to try so many things because I never wanted to work for anybody. I never wanted to go and start doing 9 to 5, waking up in the morning. So I burnt my fingers. But while burning my fingers, I learned so many things, right? And I figured out the best way to getting into the financial market. Now, let me share something very interesting. The best place to find money is where money lives, right? If you want to make money, why not go to where money lives? So if you want to make money, you need to go to where the big boys in the space, the banks, the institutions, where they play. But now the problem is many people have it wrong. Many people, we call them retail traders, right? You want to trade, you want to make 50% immediately, you want to make 100% in one day. So you do all of the wrong things, and then you lose your money to the institutions. You lose your money to the top hedge fund guys. You lose your money to the very top people that understand how the market works. Now, when I came in contact with what I'm going to show you, of course, I own my own company. I own a company called the House of Olympus, and I was looking for how to collaborate with people that understood the financial market very well.
Now you can see I'm in Dubai right now. I had to fly over to Dubai to do so much of verification. I've been here for about 2 weeks, and I'm at one of the offices in Dubai. Cameron is at the UK head office. So this is not one of those come and get money, make money quickly, or one of those things where we'll tell you invest your money and you don't know who's behind it. You can't put the face to it. You can't check if they have physical structures. You can't visit them. We're not one of those kind of platforms. What we do is we'll show you proper Forex education. Aside from teaching you how to do it at the very top level, we now help you earn some fish while we teach you how to catch your fish. Right? That's the beauty of what we do. Now, in the simplest term, I don't want to complicate things for anybody right here. What Next Gen, which is the opportunity, what they do is they've gotten two top people. Now, one of them owns the largest Forex trading academy in the whole of Europe. You can check him up. It's called Paul Chalmers. That's his name. I would have brought Paul to the live, but I can't just drag Paul. Paul is, I respect Paul so much. Even if I have that kind of connection, I wouldn't just bring him to the very first encounter. Maybe people that are interested, I can expose them to Paul. Paul is someone who used to be the European head for Mitsubishi for many years, handled over 500 million pounds of business for Mitsubishi, left the corporate space, set up his own Forex Academy. Cameron, if I'm right, that's about 13 years or 14 years in the UK right now. It's the largest Forex Academy in the whole of the UK. Like, people literally respect Paul when it comes to the financial space. That's one of the co-founders of the platform. Now, Paul put together a simple model to help people that know nothing. When I mean nothing, I mean absolutely nothing about Forex, about crypto trading, where you can go and watch these modules, 20 modules. Of course, if you want to make money, you must ensure that you learn, right? People that would make money in this current recession in the world are people that will keep on learning new skills and advancing the things they already know. If you don't do that, then you will be one of the people complaining about inflation, bad governance, no opportunities. Of course, I'm a Nigerian, yeah, but I don't think I'm feeling none of these things people are talking about. Because I have chosen to learn a skill, and I am using that skill to the best of my ability, right? Now, what they've done is they will teach you how to do all of these things. Aside from teaching you, they will give you tools that the top institutions, I'm talking about what the banks will do. Now, you said something earlier on, and I'm going to show my screen a bit. You said something about Bitcoin dropping. Do you know that many people think you can only make money in crypto or in Forex when Bitcoin goes up alone? But that's wrong. If Bitcoin is going to go down, today alone, I'm going to show you something. Let me see, I don't know if you can see my screen. That's about $331,000 made already, just today alone, because Bitcoin dropped. Because the company told us to purchase Bitcoin because it was going down. Right? So we said, okay, you know what, we're going to put our money and the market's going to drop. And because of that, this is a real trading account. You can verify it. That's $328,000 in one day because Bitcoin dropped. Many people are hoping that, oh, you know what, let me buy Bitcoin and then let me hope that it goes up. Of course, that's what people want to do, but trading has gone way more than that. So understanding how to do this kind of things, you need proper education. Now, the education here is not just one of those roadside education. Recently, they got accredited by the UK government, right? And I'm sure Cameron will share more about that. So it is accredited by the UK government. This is not one of those, roadside things that they tell you, you know what, we'll give you trades, trade this thing and you lose your money, you blow your account. No. Now, you pay for that, but on top of paying for it, now imagine you go to a school and your school says, we are so good at what we teach you that the money you paid us, right, we would also trade it with the same things we are teaching you, and we return that money back to you plus extra. Now, no school in the world will do that, but these guys are doing it, right? Now, I'm sure Cameron will also shed more light on that, but you will get proper guidance. Now, let me share something that many people don't know. You see, when a currency, right, will go up, or a cryptocurrency or your regular, maybe USD, GBP, JPY, all of those pairs, if they will go up or they will go down, one or two things have to happen. The first thing, money has to flow into a currency for it to go up in value, or money has to leave the currency for it to go down in value. Now the question is, how do you know which currency money is flowing into? How do you know which currency money is flowing out of? Now, you cannot find that in any space except you are a whale. Now, a whale is somebody that is at the very top, has many licenses, like your banks, your hedge funds. They play in the Forex space, right? So they know exactly what will happen in the market before the retail traders, the little people that have maybe $1,000 and want to make 50% in 1 month. Yeah, before you know what's happening, those guys have done the big things. Now, what you want to do as a trader is you want to follow the same way the big whales are playing the game. If you go otherwise, you will lose your money. Now, that if we just spoke about something earlier on as well, about platforms that tell you, oh, bring your money, we'll trade all your money for you, and we'll give you returns. Now, many of those companies, I'm not saying all of them are bad, but majority of them turn out to be scams because you sometimes, you see, you can't even also rely on Forex alone to make money. You can't do that, right? The Forex market is very volatile. Even if you understand everything about the market, if a company depends on just Forex to make money, then there's a problem. This company depends on not just Forex, but they teach you options trading. They teach you something in crypto called looping, right? Many people don't even know what that is. They think crypto is, oh, I buy Bitcoin today, Bitcoin goes up, I make money. No. There are other ways you can make money from crypto and Forex that not so many people are, are aware of. And I'll just give Cameron, if you want to say one or two things before I also, drop more content about how this has helped not just myself in the last couple of weeks, months, but, a ton of people, I think 71,000 people in the world right now, in the last 5 weeks, making some good income from this. So Cameron, over to you, brother.
Hi, Cameron.
Okay, sorry, I was muted. I didn't realize. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, great. So thank you, Victor, for such a detailed and in-depth analysis about the project of your product. So first of all, thank you, Daddy, thanks for being here with us. It's great to have you here. And I want to thank all of the audience as well for being here and for listening to the information that we shared with them. And this is the information that someone shared with me, 11 years ago, and since then things have changed dramatically, drastically, but on the positive side of things. So I think Victor's only going to give me most of the information that he needs to go through. So what I'll quickly do is I'll quickly go through the differences, what I believe, what attracted me, because as unlike Victor, Victor was privileged and lucky to not go through the normal job system. He was lucky to get the right opportunity at the right time. So because he was lucky to get the right opportunity at the right time, he didn't have to go through the challenges of normal working class people that we go through. So for me, I have done it all. I've been through all of those situations. I remember when I started working at the age of 16, and I started working as my first job was leafleting. The second job was construction. I was working for the construction.
Cameron, can you bring the phone closer to your mouth so probably we hear?
You guys hear me now?
You're sounding hollow.
Okay, great.
You're sounding hollow.
What did you say?
He's sounding hollow, like he's.
Is this better now?
A bit better.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
So, in regards to, I have had all those experiences of working in a day job, working 9 to 5, working 6 to 6, working 12, 13, 14 hours a day for paycheck. I've been through all of that things. I got involved in this industry about 11 years ago, and through a stranger. And one thing I've realized is, strangers will encourage you more towards success than the people that you know. It's simply because strangers, because the people that you're close to, they don't want to come out of the comfort zone, but they don't want you to come out of the comfort zone as well. Their biggest fear is not that they might fail, but their biggest fear is that, what if you become successful? And if that's the case, regardless of what part of the world you're staying in. Now, for me, when I saw this opportunity, when I saw Next Gen, and I'll tell you about this academy that we have here. This is a Forex trading academy. Unlike any other academy, what we have is, in this academy, we teach people how to trade like an institutional trader, not like a retail trader. Now, 95% of retail traders lose money. I was listening to Daddy Freeze, and he mentioned that how many people have lost money in Forex market. In fact, funny enough, literally 10 minutes prior to this live feed, I was discussing with the CEO of this company. We were having this conversation about someone that we know in common. That guy lost his entire saving in Forex, and he had a 5-story like a business model that he lost in trading because he just kept selling it, kept investing it, but he did not invest in his education. And it's because people get in that habit of gambling. I can assure you 90% people that play,
Oh, wow.
they're not trading, they're gambling.
They're gambling, not trading.
So they're really gambling. Now, what we do here is something unique, something different. In this company, in Next Gen, what we provide people an opportunity to trade like institutional traders, not like retail traders. Because 95% of the retail traders lose money, and who do they lose money to? They lose that money to institutional traders. Institutional traders are the ones that actually set the market. They determine the price of the market, they determine where the market's going to go to. So institutional traders are the one that do the most of the work. So what happens now is in this company here, we have institutional traders that teach people how to trade. While people learn how to trade, we give them daily support, 8 hours a day, live support. Every single day, our traders log into their back offices where our traders show them, before taking a trade, they show them that this is the trade they're going to take, this is where we're going to buy, this is where we're going to sell, this is what we're going to buy, this is what we're going to sell. When to buy, when to sell, what to buy, what to sell. Before taking the trade, that talks about the confidence. So while, like Victor mentioned, while we teach people how to fish, because it's not easy, it's not like you become a trader straight away in 1 week or 2 weeks. It takes 6 months, or probably sometimes 8 months, sometimes a year to become a professional trader. So while you're learning how to trade, company, what they do is they give you the fish. So they show you what to buy, what to sell, when to buy, when to sell. Not only that, on top of that, what company does is, this is the only academy in the world, the only Forex trading academy in the world, where whatever fee that you pay for your course, so there's 6 different courses that we have, whatever fee that you pay for your course, you get that fee back at the end of 2 years. Not only you get the fee back, but companies trading with that fee, and they actually pay you return on top as well. So they actually pay you report on top of that fee.
Wow.
This is unheard of. So it's like, imagine you go to Oxford University or Cambridge University, and you study there for 4 years. You pay them 10,000 a month, 10,000 a year or 20,000 a year. So let's say you pay them 10,000 a year. After 4 years, you got your degree now. After 4 years, the head of the Oxford University, let's say, they come to you and say, you know what, Victor, well done for studying this university. Now you know everything you need to know to become a trade in your field, to become a doctor. You can be a successful doctor, X, Y, Z. By the way, you pay 40,000 euros in fee, pays your 40,000 euro back, and by the way, you know what? Here you go. Take some more money on top as an extra for studying this university. So no one till date have done that. In our academy, whatever course people purchase, number one, they get education. We teach them how to trade like an institutional trader. We provide them tools that only institutional traders have. Number two, we show them what to buy, what to sell, when to buy, when to sell. And plus, just by doing that, we have people who are making 2, 3, 4, 5,000 euros a week. And on top of that, whatever courses that they purchase, educational packages that they purchase, starting from 100 euro to 5,000 euro, on those packages, they not only they get their fee back, and on top of that, they can earn up to 400% in 2 years with the company that's trading for them. And the money that company is trading, even the excess of that trading account, is something that people get to have. So you get to see companies' trading account, and you get to have access to companies' trading account, where you can see and monitor every single trade for yourself. It cannot get more transparent than that. Hence why we are having the kind of growth that we're having the kind of success that we're having. So that's my part I wanted to kind of share with you guys in terms of what got me excited to go out there and become a part of this academy. And not only become a part of this academy, but take this academy globally. Right now, in 6 weeks, we've already gone up to 61 countries, and I'm sure Victor will be able to explain better in terms of what our plans are for moving forward.
Yeah, thank you very much, Cameron.
Thank you, Cameron.
So add to what Cameron said at the freeze, real quick. You see, like I said, just even before I joined this company, I had lost, I don't know if I'm going to say this, but I had lost personal funds of about 6 figures in USD. That was like, I think it was 2 months ago, last month. No, 2 months ago actually, May. You spoke about Luna, sir. I lost about $50,000. About, what am I saying? $60,000 to Luna. Personal funds, life savings. You know, we thought Luna was the holy grail. It went down the drain. You know, I've lost money to so many things. But when I saw what was happening here, I said, you know what? It's time to show people the recovery plan. It's literally a recovery plan, straight up. Now, the good thing with this company is, like Cameron said, aside from all of the education, aside from giving you all the tools, aside from even taking that money, now many companies will tell you, oh, we trade, but many companies cannot show you that they trade. And this is a challenge. Show me one company out there that tells you they trade your money and come and prove to me with hard proof from a third-party verification platform that they actually trade your money. I promise you won't find one, but I'll show you one right now. Yeah? If you go to something called FX Blue, I don't know if I can just drop that on the comment section. I'll type it, FX Blue. FX Blue belongs to, it's a third-party platform where you can verify trades of people, right? Now let me show you FX Blue on my screen real quick. Now FX Blue doesn't belong to NextGen. You know, I said something about the fact that the company shows you every single thing they do. Transparency at the highest level, right? This is FX Blue right here, my screen. You can see account NextGen. You can see right here, account type, real. That the free, not fake on Instagram now. You can't fake it. It's the same way you can't fake a verified account on FX Blue, right? So this company will trade your money. You can see just today alone, the company has $818,000 in profit. I'm going to zoom into that. Look at it. This is not me conjuring numbers. You can verify yourself. Go to FX Blue, search out the NextGen account. Right? It is transparency at the very top. Now, on top of that, in the space that we are in, there is no company, and I've been in this space for 10 years, that has the level of infrastructure that this company has right now. I mean, zero. Not even that company you said that you pay $200 every month. They don't even come close. You know, some of the top leaders around the world are literally, I was in Dubai. I came to Dubai last 2 weeks for the conference. You know, because like I said, any business I was going to get involved in again, I wanted to ensure that I've done 100% due diligence. So I flew myself and 7 other people from Nigeria to Dubai. We were going to come for 4 days. I came to Dubai. Now I've been in Dubai for 2 weeks now. And I'm extending for an extra week because I have so many people flying into Dubai to come see the physical structure. I'm in the office of the company right now. Cameron is in the head office in the UK. So if you're in the UK, feel free. It's in Birmingham, Fort Dunlop building. Go there. See for yourself. You cannot put this level of infrastructure in place and you are joking. And before we leave the live, I will show show you the building. And we're not just anywhere in Dubai. We are one of the most iconic buildings in Dubai called Opus Tower, right? It's one of, if you go to my Instagram story, for example, look it up. When I was coming to the office today, I made some videos, put it up there. Check out the tower. It's one of the most exquisite places in Dubai. I have an office. And the government will not even give you an office there if you're not real. The company got 5 years of lease in this office, right? Now, on top of that, I said something about making up to 1% a day from the trading, which is what they do for you. So, of course, if you don't want to learn how to trade, you don't want to go through the academy, well, that you can actually buy it and also make from what the company does. You can do that. And also, there's a promo going on right now, till the end of July, and that was done for the African market. One problem I have with the African market is many people around the world know that Africans are very hungry for success. And what they do is they've made it a dumping ground for useless projects. So they keep on coming to Africa with make 5% a day, make 10% a day, which is not realistic. And people keep flooding into those platforms, and guess what? They lose all their money. Now, this company is not going to do that because come September, the founder of this company and the entire team are flying down to Nigeria. We're going to be having one of the most amazing events for Forex trading, crypto trading, and passive income earning from those places right there in Lagos, Nigeria. Right? If you're in Dubai, come to Opus Tower. Come and check out the office. If you're in UK, go to the Birmingham office. If you're in which other country? We have in Turkey. If you're in Turkey, the company has a 36-tower building, right? 36-tower that has 327 luxury apartments. Let me show it to you guys. I think there's a picture of that in the office right here. Let me leave the conference room and let me turn on the lights real quick. It's about 10 p.m. in Dubai, right? So forgive me, guys. I'm kind of staying out late. So this is the office. This is next gen office. This is real, guys, like very real. Now let me show you the 36-story tower that the company owns. It's a $50 million tower, right? Let me see if I can turn on the lights around here. I know it's pretty late. I don't know where the switches are, but I will look for that switch and show you real quick. Give me a second. Oh, Cameron, if you can show it from the UK office, that would also... Okay, good. I think I found one switch. Let me look for the other switch. Cameron, if you can show from the UK office, not up to block, because I can't find...
Yeah, that's fine. No problems. No problems, bro. We can
They just
that happen. So this is our, because company is pretty big in real estate as well. This is our real estate tower that we have in Turkey. So if you are in Turkey or if you ever plan to visit Turkey, by the way, you could actually see this tower. It's called Viz Towers. You could actually see this tower while you're about to land in the airport. So you can see this on the plan as well, because this is the tallest building, one of the tallest towers in Istanbul. This is got with 327 luxury apartments, 34-story high. So yeah, this is the real estate project that we have in Turkey. We are starting another real estate project in Dubai, in Al Farari. So if you're up in Dubai, this is where we'll be starting our next real estate project. This one is just getting started, whereas this one is completed, and anyone can come and visit, but we actually have our office in this tower as well.
Thank you very much, Cap. So like I said, guys, this is aside from just getting all the education. If you know, okay, you know what, I don't want to trade, I don't have that time, right? You can actually purchase a package every Monday morning. What you need to do is just go to your back office and say, you know what, I want the company to trade for me, right? And they'll do that. Now the cool thing again is every single person, in fact, even if you're not part of this company, you can go on, the FX building, like I said, verify every single thing. That's number one. Number two, for some people that would want to build and create an opportunity for themselves in the business, I would also be able to share the investor login. So it's not something I can give everybody, but when you reach a certain level of business, that will be given to you. So you can also log into the company's account. Today alone, like I said, they made about $800,000. That's a whole lot of money, right? And that the freeze. You see, one thing I like to tell people when it comes to making money on the internet is if you find an internet marketing business and you don't know who the owner is, the owners are hidden. The funny thing is, right now, sir, people pay people about $50 a day from Fiverr to act as CEOs of company. It is that terrible in this space. People can hire other people. They will wear marks. They can do all of those different, marks of people's faces, and they will stand as CEOs of companies, give you fake names, and market something to you. You put your money in, it's gone. Many offices, or many people out there say they have offices. They'll give you an office in Australia, give you a weird address that you can't fly to, and you cannot verify any of these things. You see, once you start seeing those kind of things in online businesses, please run away. Any business that promises you high return every single day, please run away. If you are out there, you want to do something long-term, something sustainable, you need to think long-term. You need to ensure that you are ticking the right boxes, right? I found this company and I said, that the freeze, I need to come on your live and show the world what we have going here. Now, one more thing I will say, before I allow that, please ask more questions. Is in businesses, right? Timing and positioning, very, very important. Timing and position. I don't care what you do, whether you're in real estate, whether you sell paper by the road, whether you do makeup for a living, whether you are a photographer, it doesn't matter what you do. If you don't get into the right opportunity at the right time, look at Instagram right now. Why not try creating on Instagram? And let's see how far you will go. Or try creating Facebook, and let's see how far you will go. You make money quite all right. But the kind of money we're talking about here, for people, and trust me that not everybody will make that kind of money. And of course, we are certainly not looking for everybody. Right? So if you're on the call and you think, oh, they want everybody, I'm sorry, you're wrong. Because we just want people that want to learn and want to earn for the long term. If you're a long-term person anywhere around the world, feel free to connect with us on the platform. So that the free is over to you, sir.
All right. Awesome stuff. Many Forex and crypto companies do not have legit offices anywhere. And there was a lady I worked with at a point in my life. One of the reasons why I stopped working with her was because she wouldn't pick people's calls. People can't reach her. People can't talk to her. And to me, it's not about buying the product. It's about after-sales service. When they brought the money and you've made your commission, how do you treat them? It's like you want to buy a car. The car salesman is all over you. You want to service the car. You go to call car salesman. He will start dodging your call. So after sales is as important as, if not even more important than actually buying a product and or a service, because if you're teaching people how to trade Forex, you're offering them a service. So what is your after sales service like? Let's talk about that.
Okay, good question, that the freeze. Now, one of the major differences between what they do here and what many people do in this space is every single day from Monday to Friday, you can go to your back office and you have 12 hours of live streaming. That's number one. Number two, you have 8 hours of live support. I mean, you can ask just any question and you will get answers. But you see, one thing is this: before you start asking questions, you need to have gone through the procedure. You wouldn't expect to buy a car, like for example, you buy a Tesla, and you don't read the manual, you don't listen to how to use the car, and then you're asking somebody, how do I turn on the car? Do you understand? Someone's going to seriously, because at that point in time, you are not going through the process. So we have a procedure, and we have 8 hours of live support. I mean, if you are confused about anything, you can ask. But before you ask questions, please go through the academy first, right? Now, on top of that, my own team, right? We have multiple dedicated groups where we can interact with you one-on-one. You can text me, I can text you. You can ask questions, I can answer your questions on WhatsApp, right? I put a link already in my bio. Right? I know what Instagram is it's really difficult to have links shared. So if you go to my bio, you can actually click the link and go on the group, right? When you come on that group, when you have any questions, concerns, worries, of course, myself, Cameron, other folks will help you aside what the company does, right? So we don't just bring people into businesses and then dump them. Now, one other reason why I've been able to achieve much success in this space in the last 10 years, that the freeze, is because I am a community and a team builder. You see, if my community members are not happy, then come on, what am I doing here? What would I receive any form of compensation if the people in my team are not growing? Now, the way this business was even structured, if my team members are not happy, I can never be happy. That's how it's structured. So whether or not you like it, you must help them. If you don't help them, well, sorry, then you are stuck where you are. I don't know, Cameron, you want to say anything?
Before you say anything, I want to ask a question. Somebody here, Undisputed Freeman, is asking, who is the owner of this company?
Good question. So there are two founders. The first one is Rehan Goa, that's his name. The second person is Paul Chalmers. Rehan Goa has been in the space of internet marketing for about 17 years. Because he has, I think he was number one in the whole world for like a couple of years, according to the global rankings. Yeah, and then he existed that company and created his own about 7 years ago. This company is about 4 years, by the way. It's not new. But this opportunity to allow people learn and earn at the same time is 5 weeks old, right? But the company itself is 7 years, right? Come on, or 4 years. I can't remember the exact year. 4 years or 5.
4 years. That's right.
4 years.
4 years.
It's 4 years, right? And then the other person, who is the co-founder, is Paul Chalmers. Paul Chalmers, you can look him up on LinkedIn and read about him. Paul Chalmers is the owner of the UK Trading Academy, which is the biggest trading academy in the whole of Europe. I mean, the entire Europe, the biggest, right? So the people behind this opportunity are people that are real. The interesting thing is for people that come on the WhatsApp group, we'll fix meetings where you can speak to Paul yourself, you can speak to Rehan yourself. These people are the forefront of this. They're not hiding in one special, VIP space or private jets, and you can't talk to them. No. You can literally talk to these guys, even if they are multi-billionaires, right? They are going to speak to you, converse with the community, tell you how they make the business work, and give you peace of mind, which is what we lack in the space, literally. So that you freeze. I hope that tackles that question.
Yes, it does. Somebody else asked, are you regulated in any country?
Okay.
Good question.
So I would like to answer this question in regards to the regulation. We're selling educational packages, so we're selling education. This is the only Forex trading academy in the world that's regulated by the same governing body that's regulated that oversees the education of Oxford University and Cambridge University. They oversee and they check the standards of Oxford and Cambridge University to make sure that their education is up to mark. Recently, 2 weeks ago, we got certification from them. So now, our education gets us, also anyone that does education from us, they also get a certificate. They actually get a diploma, which is certified by the same body that certifies the education of Oxford and Cambridge. And I don't have to emphasize on the certification of someone who certifies the Oxford and Cambridge University education.
Okay, I want to ask a question. Sorry, hold on a second. Wilfred sent this question in. He says,
Okay.
How come their company website doesn't open in the US?
Because
Good question.
Okay, because right now you're only available. You're not available in the US right now. Because as a company, we have to be legally compliant in every country, and every country have different rules, regulations, and so on. So for now, we're not available in the US. We're available everywhere else. Although people from the US are still signing up, but they're using their dual national. They're using the other sort of countries to sign in. But if they are from the US and if they're not dual national, some of them are coming in as Canadians, etc. But right now, unless we are not, we don't have our requirements fully accepted in the US. Once we have everything ready that we need in order for us to operate in the US, then we will launch in the US as well. Because unlike other companies, we don't want to get in somewhere and then do the required steps later on. We want to get the required steps done first and then do the rest later on. Someone else asked a question regarding FCA.
Yes.
To answer that question, guys, FCA doesn't regulate educational packages. If you are selling education, a financial conducting authority have they have nothing to do with selling education. You can sell education anywhere in the world. FCA is only to do with the selling investment packages, and that too in certain areas. Every country, when it comes to investment, every country has different rules, different regulations. FCA is not compulsory in Asia, for example. FCA is not compulsory, but perhaps in Africa, I'm not sure. And they have every country have their own governing body when it comes to the financial sides. But we are an education providing platform. We train for people as what we voluntarily train for people and provide them the profit shares, but we provide education.
Yeah, on top of that, Cameron, about FC regulation. So one thing also that I understand is that because my cameraman has said this is not an investment company. This is not, oh, bring your money, I will give you guaranteed 100% in 1 year. This is not that kind of business. Even if the company decides to trade what you pay for the education. Now understand that whatever thing you are doing here, you are paying for a service, right? Now, one thing I always ask people is, when it comes to businesses, right? If all you get to hear about is bring your money, we'll give you X amount of money back, and there's no real product or service to tie to it, then it's most likely, I'm not saying it's 100%, but I said it is most likely going to be a Ponzi scheme, right? Most likely. But what we do here is you pay for education, we take what you pay for education, and the company trades that for you, yeah? And of course, every Monday, you need to go to your back office and tell the company you want them to actually trade that fee you paid them. You can take out the rewards. They are rewards. They are not return on investment. Now, the company is doing that because they want you to understand that what they teach you works, right? Now, when you pay what you paid, and then you can make rewards because you paid for it, right? So services, number one, render to you in form of education. You go through all of that, then you can make rewards of what you paid for the education, which is the company saying, you know what, take your school fees back, for example, we've done our job, we've shown you this works, thank you, take some extra, and bye-bye.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Somebody said, what's the difference between your company and a company like Iml Academy?
Very good question. About this from the Nigerian standpoint and from the African standpoint. I don't like to talk about other people's companies because, of course, every company has a unique selling proposition, right? So every company is good for different individuals. Now, number one, the difference between this and that company is you don't pay monthly fees here, right? Every single thing we give you here is one-off. That's number one. Number two, we don't teach you retail trading. Retail trading is what many people, that's why 95% of people that were involved in that company end up fizzling out in less than 1 month. You go and check, statistics has it like that. Many people that do that literally leave that space because they cannot keep up with retail trading. Retail trading is what people do and they lose money, right? Even if 5% of people still make money. Now, many people also do not take out time to learn. So, Iml Academy, amazing platform. But many people are out there trying to make back that $200 they pay per month quickly before it expires. And you can't trade that way. It's not possible. You will make mistakes, right? Trading is a very, very emotional thing to do. If all you're thinking about is how can I make my 200 euros or $200 back right now, you will make mistakes and you will lose your money, right? So we don't charge monthly. On top of what you pay to the company is going to trade that for you, on top of the tools they will give you, and they will also help you earn while you learn. That other company doesn't help you learn while you earn. They simply just charge you, give you tools, and that's all.
All right, Emmy. All right, Emmy says, do you trade full time? And another guy is saying, this Ayo Dubiton is saying, are you regulated in the UK? Can we have a yes or no answer on that?
Good question. Okay, so the first
Okay, good. Cameron has a UK of Cameron should answer that question. By the way, Daddy Freeze, I didn't do proper introduction of Cameron. Cameron is the VP marketing of the company.
Okay.
Of the company, so he knows everything right now. He's in the head office right now in the UK, in Birmingham. So, Cameron, over to you.
Thank you. Daddy Freeze, regarding the first question, trading full time. My background is trading. I've been trading full time for the last 5 years before becoming a part of this academy. The reason I decided to become a part of this academy is because, yes, I was making money, but I was making money as a retail trading mindset. And let me tell you some of the typical questions of retail traders. Retail traders think that with the question they'll ask you, as you can even differentiate between an institutional trader and a retail trader. Retail trader will ask you questions that, this is the mindset. So they will say, I want to make $100 a day, for example. Then they will say, I want to catch 20 pips a day, for example. I want to do 40 pips a day. I want to, I want to trade X amount of pips and stuff like that. That's the retail trader mindset. Whereas anyone who does institutional trading, they know that what's the difference. So for me, when I met with Paul, when I had a conversation with him, when I saw his portfolio in terms of what kind of companies he's been trading for, and before partnering up with this company, he was actually a money manager for a brokerage from London, and that brokerage is called Infinix. He was trading for Infinix. He was their money manager before deciding to partner up with us in this platform here. So institutional trading is a lot different than retail trading. Second thing, the second question you asked about the regulation. I think I've already answered that question, but I'll answer that question again. This company is an education providing company. We provide education to our members, every single member that jumps on board. So any education, for education, regardless of if you're in UK, if you're in EU, if you're in US, if you're in Africa, if you're in Asia, it doesn't matter what part of the world you're at. There is no licensing for education. If you ask me about companies registered, yes, our company is registered. We have the registration documents of the company. But education does not need any licensing in any part of the world. There's another question that if you don't mind, which is, do you trade binary options? So we as a company, we trade and we teach people how to trade Forex and cryptocurrency, and then we do option trading. We don't do binary trading. And I see that increase. A lot of people on your they talk about how much they've lost in trading. Of course, if you are, for example, if you want to be a doctor, you go and learn in that environment. Amongst, you learn those courses that help you become a doctor. If you want to be an engineer, you learn those courses. You're not going to go to a car mechanic to learn how to become a doctor. Similarly, people don't invest in their education. They invest in the markets, which will take money from them, but they will not put 10% of that in their education. And that's one of the biggest challenges. So I hope this answers your question.
So one is the broker regulated in the UK.
Yes, all the brokers that we use, they're UK regulated brokers. All
Come to my room.
regulated brokers that we work with. That's correct.
By the way, one of the co-founders has a money management license. That's why they can actually stream some things they give the members. You won't find out in many of the retail trading platforms. You can't find it there. Like I explained one earlier on, I spoke about the index where you know where money is going into or where money is coming out of. That is not available for everybody, right? You need some level of license to get access.
There was another question that includes on your on your feed in regards to the education. Because someone was asking a question that do you have to be the offices or can you do the education online? So these are pre-recorded videos and live sessions. So you don't have to come to the offices. You can have education from whatever part of the world you're at. You don't have to come to the live offices. And the second part of this question was how many hourly commitments is needed. It's up to you. It's entirely up to you. You get to decide how many hours you want to invest in this education. It's
Wash my
completely up to
glass.
you.
Give me groundnuts from the fridge.
Thank you very much, Cameron. If there's any other questions?
No question for now. Sorry? I'd like to invite one or two people on. Let me invite somebody to ask questions. So let me bring somebody to join us.
No problem.
All right. So I've sent an invite out. Someone said, do you call out trades on the live session?
That's correct, yeah.
My God.
Yes. So the company tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to sell.
I'll correct this, Richard. I'll correct this. Because, in UK and Europe, we sell signals. So we don't tell people what to buy, what to sell. We show them what we are buying, what we are selling. So technically, it's the same thing. They can just copy our trades and make money. But again, to be legally compliant, we tell them this is what we're buying, this is what we're selling, this is when we're going to buy, this is when we're going to sell. So they can just copy those trades and make more money for themselves.
Honestly, what's the name of the broker? Well,
yeah.
CLM is one of them, and the other brokers that you can. By the way, for brokerage, you don't have to use all brokers. You can use any broker in the world, a broker of your choice. You get to decide what broker you will use. We don't tell you what broker to use. We recommend you it, but you decide which broker you want to use.
Okay. Someone said, "Are you an investment advisor?"
I
All
think
the
we've
multis
already
I
answered that question numerous times. That
Hmm.
we're not investment advisors. We are providing education.
Okay.
We're teaching them how to trade. Although the owner of this company is a licensed, regulated money manager, so he manages money for people. He can legally do that as an owner. He can legally manage people's funds. But we provide education. That's what.
Yeah,
Okay.
one more thing that is, I think I saw one question earlier on that we did not answer, and the person was asking about why. So the person said something about why is the company giving spots out when they're not making. Let me. Someone sent me a screenshot. Let me just read out that question. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I want to answer real quick because it's a very, very good, important that I want.
And Victor, if you could also send the FX Booth link in the comment section, because I think
Now, someone said-
seeing the live account again, so you could just copy the FX Booth link, everyone gets free and access had access to a trading account as well.
Let me put that on the group. So if you want to see, if you want more info, just go to my bio, click the link. There's a link right there. You will join a group. All of the links to everything you want to verify, I'll send it. You know, you can't put links up on chats on Instagram. That's the sad part. I'll have dropped the link. This is the only company, like I said, that lets you see what you do, when you trade. No other company. I've said it again. Show me one company in the internet marketing space that does that. One, just show me one that will give you access to paying from a third party what they do. Not just any third party, someone as big as FX. Show me one. Not because many people don't do it because, of course, it's just they're hiding things from you or they don't want you to see what they're trading. But come on, like, whoever doesn't see what is happening right here, well, I'm sorry, it might take you a while to understand, but focus and then you see what I'm trying to show you. It's a very, very interesting platform that would show you transparency. Everything we say on this call we can verify. The structures that we have
Okay.
we can verify.
Now, how do they get in touch with you? People who are interested. Because I'm going to put this on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere else.
Okay, that is freeze. So what we're going to do is maybe when you're putting this up, you can also put there's a link to join the WhatsApp group. I believe everybody's on WhatsApp right here. Yeah, so there's a link to join the WhatsApp group. Come on the WhatsApp group and ask your questions. Also, we'll do a detailed Zoom call to explain better. Because you see, Instagram, I can just give you little,
Can you give out the WhatsApp number? It would be better if you give out the WhatsApp number.
Okay, let me just post that on the comment section. I think that will be better.
Okay.
Let me just type that out on give me a second. I'm trying to use another phone.
Sorry, I haven't had anything to eat all day, so
that's exactly what I was going to ask you.
I was chewing on peanuts.
That's good.
Okay, so I'm going to paste a particular number. It's actually my US. I use more of that number, WhatsApp, US number, and also my Nigerian number as well. Let me type that. Second one. So that's my number. Let me give you my Nigerian number as well. So you can reach out to me. But the easiest way is you go to my bio. My numbers are there. If you go on my bio as well, you find the links to the groups. It just makes it easier for everybody.
Okay, here's the WhatsApp number. Let me read it out for anyone who wants to be here. +1 301 747 3950. I've put the number there. +1 301 747 3950. I'll take the WhatsApp number again. It's a WhatsApp number. It's a US number. +1. It's pinned. +1 301 747 3950. Okay? You were saying something. Victor.
Cameron, you're saying something. Oh, me, right? I wanted to answer that question that I was looking for. The one I said someone sent, it was from Amtin Logistics Limited.
Mm-hmm.
The person said, "What give you money when they don't have anything in return?" That's what he asked. Now, the company has something in return. Don't forget that you are paying for education. And the company is saying, what we will do is we will give you up to 1%. Up to 1% means 0.1 to 1%, right?
Mm-hmm.
Up to 1%. But the company makes more than 1%. That's their profit, right? So the company will trade. They do options trading. They do something called looping. If you're in banking very well, you understand what they call looping. That's one thing I didn't talk about. So to make you that up to 1%, the company does more. If the company has a Bugatti engine running on, like, let's say 20 kilometers per hour right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we've not seen that Bugatti engine. That's where it is right now. So of course this company makes so much money. So much. You see, with the level of infrastructure the company has, you know that it's a very cash rich company. It's not a broke company.
Yeah.
It's not broke.
Okay.
Let me write cost millions of dollars. It's not cheap, right? It's not cheap. The company, the office camera is selling right now, multi-millions of dollars. It's not cheap. So this company makes money from multiple spaces. Now let me explain one thing that differs. It's called looping. And that part is what many people in crypto don't understand. Do you know that in crypto, sir, just a few people have access to that kind of thing? You can actually put $1 million of collateral, yeah, and take 75% loan on your own $1 million, right? Which is $750,000, and loan that money out to a smart contract organization or platform, 40% a year for that, and you are paying 13% premium or
Collateral.
Collateral, sorry, for your collateral. Now, guess what they now do? They take that 1 million, borrow 750K on that. Guess what? They can also borrow another 75% on the same 750K again. Banks do it a whole lot. So you can convert $1 million to 4 million, and you're only paying 13% of interest in 1 year on the 1 million, not on the 4 million. While you're making 40% on the 4 million. They call it looping, right? If you're in bank, right? But that's what the company does as well. The company does that. Also, options trading. If you know what options is, it's like insurance in trading. So when it comes to making, the company makes a whole lot of money. A whole lot. And don't worry, you'll be seeing my face very well that this is life. Because I always stop doubting this thing until the people that are...
My life is not cheap. For you to be able to afford it, it's not easy.
Don't worry, you'll pay it. Pay it. You know, because, you see, it's high time or in Africa, stop losing their money to things that don't make sense.
Now, hold on. Before I get carried away with the peanut I'm eating, what is the entry package? Because there are people here, some people here say, I'm interested, I want to join. How do they join?
Okay, good question that you phrased. So, we have different packages from 100 euros, which is the minimum, to 5,000 euros, which is the maximum. Now, I'm sure some people will say, well, why 5,000 as the maximum? It is illegal to sell education more than 5,000 euros, right? To show that. Now, the good thing is you can actually own 5 of 5,000 euros packages with your account. Now, every single person in the company go through KYC, right? So note that. So this is not one company where you join and they don't verify. You provide KYC of yourself. So 100 euros, there's 200 euros, there's 500, there's 1,000 euros, there's 2,500 euros, and then the maximum is 5,000 euros. Now, when you pay that for the education, you now get access to earning up to 1% of that every single day when you start doing the extra trading part, which is what the company does for you. But you need to tell the company every Monday morning, that you want them to trade that money. Don't do for that week, you don't make any money at all for yourself. So it's 100, 200, 500, 1,000, 2,500, and 5,000. Now, on the group, I'm going to talk more about the different benefits of the different packages because, of course, you cannot pay 100 euros and expect to get the same service as 5,000 euros.
Sorry, before you go even further, someone is asking, what is the risk level? Man, thank God I ate those peanuts. So I was actually dozing off. I was so exhausted. So my brain is sharp now.
Sorry.
Please, what's the risk level?
Good. So you see, in trading, there is risk, right? Let's talk about risk in teaching institutional trading and then risk in buying a package. Now, for risk in teaching you how to trade as an institution, you see, I like to talk with facts. Now, the company teaches you money management. Now, on the FX link that I'm going to share, I'm going to show you what we call a peak drawdown. If you're in crypto or forex trading, you know what this means. This means this is the maximum risk the company is taking. They're taking a risk of 1.2%, sir. You can see it right here on my screen. I am not talking without showing you things. I'm talking with facts. 1.2% of the entire capital. So the company teaches you to trade as an institution and do that with proper money management. In fact, money management is one thing many people don't talk about. They talk more about all the good parts, or come and make some money, or you can do this, you can do that, but they don't tell you about risk, right? So for the trading aspect, they teach you how to do it with proper risk management. Now, talking about purchasing a package, we are the only company in the world that gives you what we call an assurance back. That worst case scenario, you will make the package amount back. In your back office, you will see it right there. It's an assurance back. And that's why the company doesn't just depend on Forex. Forex is 60% of how the company makes money. Options is another extra source of income. Real estate, like we said earlier on, you can go on YouTube, check out this tower. It belongs to the company. In Dubai, we have real estate projects going on right there. Another way to make money. Lupin, I explained the fourth stream of income. So worst case scenario, whether or not you learn the opportunity, you can make the money you paid back, worst case scenario, with the platform. And like I said, that's the worst thing that can happen in the business, typically, right? I hope that answers that question that you freeze.
Now, someone said COTPS did KYC and still collapsed.
Okay. Your banks do KYC. Any company can do KYC, right? But let me tell me where the office of COTP is. I didn't do COTP anyway because for some reasons I just had my reservations about it. Now tell me where the office is. I'm sure you can't tell me where the office is. You can't tell me who the CEO is. You can't tell me how they really make money. You only got returns on it without getting answers to those things I just mentioned. So KYC, of course, any company can do that. But this is a real company with real procedures, with real verifiable trades, and with real earnings. More questions that you face. Like I said, I like questions. Throw them at me.
Oh, Cameron has left.
I think he dropped off.
Okay. I'm bringing in more people, trying to read the questions. I'm trying to bring in more people. So guys, we're rounding off. What are your questions? Some people are saying, I want to be part of this. For you to be a part of it, you have to send a WhatsApp message to this number. +1. It's always easier to read out a number because I'm going to post this on Instagram and YouTube too. So the number is, take a pen and write the number. +1 301 747 3950. +1 301 747 3950. +1 301 747 3950. How much for the educational package? Someone is asking.
Okay, so I said that earlier. So we have 100 euros 200, 500, 1,000 euros, 2,500 euros, and the maximum is 5,000. So you determine which one you feel comfortable with, and then you choose that. Now, on the groups that we've created, I will talk more about that. After this live, we'll hold multiple sessions, multiple sessions of Zoom calls, also to talk about the different benefits. Someone said something really interesting on the comment section, and he said you can still have offices and still be a scam. Now, a scam is a business that tells you to bring your money, invite the whole world. They don't tell you how they make your money. They don't offer you any product. They don't offer you any service. And then they go away with your money in a short period of time. Now, most Ponzi schemes and most scams promise you very high returns.
Victor, there's a couple of other questions as well, and there's quick questions. I think we have a Zoom call at in the next 10 minutes. So quickly, is there the reason you guys don't trade binary options? To answer that question for Tim too, is because a lot of people trade binary. Binary is a lot more riskier than Forex. And our traders have more expertise in Forex and options trading. That's why we are staying with things that we have experience in, we have more expertise in. That's why we're trading Forex and we're trading options.
Okay, awesome. I'm looking for, why are they not in the US? He has already answered that.
Yes, we are planning to gain the US market. To answer your remaining part of the question, right now those who are in US, they are still joining, but some are joining through their dual nationalities and some are joining through Canada.
Yeah, one more thing. If you're in the US and you want to be a part of this, and you have, like, let's say, a Nigerian passport, because you can't submit KYC details with a US document. So if you are in the US, you have a Nigerian passport, you have probably a South African passport, a Canadian passport, or documents not from the. This can still work for you, but the company, like we said, just like Binance, for example, right, Binance, you cannot do many things you do on the proper Binance in the US. You can't. But people that have documents outside the US can actually join the proper Binance, but they cannot provide US documents as verification on those platforms because of strict regulation.
By the way, just to sum this up, Danny, please. Forex education is just one aspect of our business. We have Forex education, we have crypto education, we have our own cryptocurrency that's already in the coin market cap. We have our own NFT marketplace. We have our own decentralized non-custodial wallet. We are actually creating our own play-to-earn game where people will get paid to play that game. And this is going to be the first NFT game. One hack of its kind, the first NFT game.
Oh, wow.
Everything within the game will be an NFT, including the cars, the houses, the roads, the ammunition, the guns, everything will be an NFT. So what we have here, Forex education is just one aspect of the business. So there's a lot of things that we have here, hence why we're growing as fast as we grow. And now this project, can the Canadians join? Of course, Canadians can also become a part of this. You can join from anywhere in the world except US. From US, you can get started. If you're a dual national, then you can get started. Some people have signed up because they are from, like we just mentioned, they hold two different nationalities. Therefore, they're able to sign up from those countries from US as well. At last but not least, Victor has given his contact details on here. So all those who are more keen to learn. The thing is, the most important education, learn about the opportunity. Once you learn everything, then you can make your own educated decision for yourself. Learn about this, how it works, and that's done through a process. The first process is through getting involved, getting in touch with Victor on the WhatsApp that he's given. He's created a WhatsApp group where you go through all the question answers. We'll have a Zoom call, and on that Zoom call, we will actually go over the official material of the company, the presentation slides, where we will show you everything. We actually, by the way, we already have an office in Nigeria. For those of you who are in Nigeria, we actually have a physical office in Nigeria. And we don't just have one sort of small, tiny office. We have leased the entire building. And that office is actually is right next to the governor's house as well.
Let me talk about that. So,
Yeah.
so that if I give this gist here, but I was trying to give you, info about the opportunity. So, the office in Nigeria is a team office, right? That they opened, I think, 3 years ago or 2 years ago, by some folks that did not really drive business. They're not a part of the team, right? Now, the cool thing is, even if that office is in Nigeria, it's in Uyo. Uyo is nowhere to put the proper office. This guy did not know that until my team came on board. Now, on top of what they have in Uyo, we're going to be opening up a new office in Victoria Island when after the proper launch in September in the African market. You see, nobody in Africa knew about this thing until some major top people, right, came and saw what these guys were doing. And right now, we are making a killing in the market, right? And the good news about this also is, for people that want to make extra income, you want to build an extra source of income, this company also allows you to do that, right? You can become an affiliate of the opportunity, make some good money if you choose. It's not by force, right? But if you choose to do that, there are people currently making as much as, good money. I don't want to mention figures, but in 5 weeks, Cameron, we've had people that have done about 6 figures in euros in 5 weeks because they are showing the opportunity. It's very optional. If you don't want to do it, it's fine. Come in, let's teach you how to do this. Let's teach you how to make money. Let's show you the ecosystem. If you choose to build extra, no problem. You get a business opportunity for yourself. If you choose not to, well, we still love you and we still have you make some good money in the space.
One question that seems to be, I think, we've already answered 4 or 5 times, and that same question pops up again, is how much do you need to start trading? So you can start with as little as 100 euros, and then all the way up to 5,000 euros.
What's the name of your NFT? No NFT has a name per se.
So to answer that question, again, sometimes when you're hearing these lives, when you're going through these informations, you could perhaps mishear the information. So, like we mentioned, we have an NFT, we're creating an NFT marketplace. So let me explain to you what is an NFT marketplace. NFT marketplace is a place where anyone, from anywhere in the world, can come and buy, sell, trade, generate, and transact their NFTs. So you can create your own NFT and put it on our marketplace, and you can stake it there and you get incentivized on the board with that. I hope that answers your question.
All right. I think we can call it a day here. Guys, if you are interested, wherever in the world that you are, if you think this is something you're interested in, send a WhatsApp message to this number. Please get a pen and a paper so you can write down the number. +1 301 747 3950. I'll take that number again. +1 301 747 3950. Send a WhatsApp message to that number. Okay, if you are interested in going through the Forex Academy or trading or whatever it is that you're interested in. One thing I always like to warn people is I am not a financial advisor, and I'm not an expert on crypto or Forex or options or binary or any of those things. And I like to put a disclaimer. Trading Forex should be done at your own risk. And invest what you can afford to lose. Don't call me and say, I went to remove my kidney, I sold my kidney, now I've lost the whole money. Now, so you take loose kidney. I use my school fees. Now, so you know go school. It was my rent money. It's my father's cancer treatment money. That's how your father will not have cancer treatment too. Always think things through properly. And make sure, I wish I'd even put this disclaimer at the beginning, but it's okay. So they're guests on my show. I don't own the company. They're guests, and if I were to rate how they've spoken, I would say they've spoken reasonably well. I would say they've answered the questions that were put to them quite reasonably. I would say personally, I'm satisfied with their answers. If I choose to invest later on with them, I'm sure that will depend on me, just as it should depend on you. And some of you have a ton of questions and didn't have the opportunity to ask the questions. Why don't you take down this WhatsApp number wherever you are? I'll give you 30 seconds to get a pen and a paper. The number is +1 301 747 3950. Okay? +1 301 747 3950. Thank you, Cameron, and thank you, Victor, for joining us. Do take care of yourselves and have a most splendid evening.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening. Take care.
Cameron,
All right, see you next time.
All right, guys. That's what it is. Take good care, and God bless you.